everyone, it's Adelaide Winterstep and welcome back to my channel. Before we get into today's video that I made, aside from the thoroughbred makeover, this will actually be a video. Thoroughbred makeover will be posted next Friday if you've been keeping up on my story, just because I'm trying to get some really cool video pieces for it. Anyways, before that, we need to get into our winners for the Amino show jumping photo show that I hosted about 2 weeks ago, so let's get straight into it. In third place, we have Agathe Beeland, who did this awesome cross-country photo. They used a lot of really cool lighting and filters for this, and I thought it was a really creative photo. The show jumping photo show was any jumping in general, so I thought this was really nice to have some cross-country, and it was really cute. Our second place winner is Autumn Wolfpark, and she's show jumping with Cupid. I thought that the tack was so realistic, and I liked how the pose of the jump they were doing was them landing, which I thought was really creative. And overall, the quality of the photo is really nice. And in first place, we have this awesome writer, Ellie, who did such a fantastic job. I thought this was so creative. The storyline she put along with it was awesome. And it was honestly so adorable. She had it that the horse was knocking down a pole, and I thought that was really creative. And the lighting and photo quality was amazing. So great job to all of our winners. So now onto the video. Today we are riding Violet, and if you didn't already know, Violet had a really bad injury a while back, and she required to be kind of stall rest for quite a few days. So she is back into work today. We're going to teach her how to show jump, which is something she doesn't often do. So I'm going to go ahead and put her halter on and tie her with a slip knot to the side, just so that she holds still for me. And today I'm using these awesome grooming mitts by Jollister Co. They actually sell these, and these are amazing. They have little like rubber things on them, so you can go ahead and rub off all extra dirt and hair off your horse, and they're absolutely amazing. I got them in blue, and I'm using them all over her body during the cold winter months so she doesn't have to take a bath. Then I groom that all off and pick her hooves. Next, we get onto the tack. I have this saddle pad that I got from the mall, I believe, and this saddle that is from Jorvik Stables. And lastly, I make sure to tighten that up on both sides. And finally, I put on her bridle, which is really cute and matching today. Okay, let's head to the riding hall. So once we get to the riding hall, I'm actually going to put up the stirrups on both sides of the saddle because we're going to be lunging her for the first bit. Usually when my horses are fresh or they've been off work for a bit, she got into work about 2 weeks ago, but it's been fairly light since then and she hasn't done anything serious, so I wanted to lunge her, get her fresh energy out, and make sure that she would be ready and focused for today's ride. And then we're going to get straight into our warm-up, which is just going to be pretty basic before we finally finish off with teaching her how to do some basic jumps. So in today's flat work ride, it was really nice. The arena was fairly empty once we finished lunging, and so I have both a GoPro and a camera for all of you. This is really cool. I've never done this before with this form of editing, but I thought it would look really nice. Basically, we were just doing very light things, walking, trotting, and also picking up her canter. She's kind of been rough on her lead, having been off of work for so long, and I was kind of originally concerned that she wouldn't be able to get her leads right, but she's just done such a lovely job of just been making sure to take it slow and help her along the way and not get too angry at her if she messes up or anything. Just be patient and correct her if she does mess up. But yeah, she's been kind of lazy with keeping the canter, so you'll see her breaking it many times throughout these canter circles, and you'll see me kind of correct her halfway through. But yeah, this was me attempting to do a flying, but then she ended up just trotting and doing a simple lead change, so that's fine. We aren't gonna get too angry about it. It's not a big deal, but yeah, I'm just gonna try to bring her back up into work, see if eventually in the next couple of months we can get her back to dressage show level. I really want to see if I can compete her again and start her up again. It's been a lot of work for her, and she's just such a lovely horse. Her movements are fantastic, her gaits are really strong. I think she can really pick up her dressage again, and I think we'll mainly keep it dressage, not just eventing in general. I think she would prefer to focus on a certain discipline. But anyways, we just make sure to constantly switch directions, keep her excited. And yeah, she was doing really great during the warm-up. She was a little bit fresh though, so I was a little bit worried, but we finally got into the jumping after a bit. Okay, so now we're gonna go ahead and head over to the show jumping arena. That's absolutely lovely, and we're so excited to get started. She doesn't jump much at all. I've only done it a couple times with her, so she's really rough. Decided to walk her around a bit, canter her a bit, just to make her more comfortable around everything, if that makes more sense, and help her kind of adapt. She got the first jump just fine. It was a lower jump, But she did buck a lot, and then her second jump, she totally, completely refused. After that, every jump from there was just rough, and I got refusal after refusal after refusal, and it was honestly getting kind of tiring. I was like, maybe we should just try to finish strong, because she was just being a butt, and you can tell how unwilling she was. I mean, the first jump was fine, but after that, it was just all downhill from there. And just lots of refusals and unwillingness to go. She was just kind of lazy, wasn't feeling the mood. And she does this funny little prance thing. You'll see here that, she kind of bumps into this fence. She refuses it. Big shock. And she backs up a bit. She gets a little bit angry. And I was trying to get her to go a little more forward, but she did that prancing thing. And it's just, she's a struggle. But she finally got it. Not very willingly, though. And she did this one final time. But after this, I realized a huge change in her attitude. And for some reason, she just instantly turned into this really good thing where she was still jumping really weird, but she was jumping. And so that's improvement. She still had some buck in her. She was still pretty hyper, but she finally started to be more willing. And yeah, she was doing that little crow hopping jump. It's not pretty, but it's something. And so she finally started to lighten up on the front a little bit. And I just kind of let her do her thing, kind of sat back a bit, let her take me to the jumps, and she was doing so much better that way. And she was really more forward and positive. And finally, at the end, she really softened up and allowed me to take her through some combinations. So that was such a blast. And you could just see the improvement from the beginning of when she was really stiff to when she finally started to loosen up, go more forward, and kind of, bring her head up a little bit, get more interested in the jumps and perk up a bit. So that was a really good sign. It brought me kind of happiness for the future if she'd go into show jumping, but personally, I just don't think it's something in her forte, so I think I'll keep her dressage. But you can tell she had a little bit of fun towards the end, and I would like to do a Chase Me Charlie with her sometime, which is honestly a video idea. I should do that. Okay. Anyways, so after that, we just kind of dismounted, and that was our ride. Thank you everyone so much for watching this super duper short video. This was kind of a short riding video. I haven't done one of these in what feels like forever, and I just kind of wanted to catch up again, just do something basic again. I haven't done that. I usually do long storylines or something that has to be a huge advance, but I feel like this is something nice. Next weekend will be my thoroughbred makeover. I started filming it yesterday afternoon, I think. If you guys keep up my Insta story, you'll know. And I liked it, but I knew there were so many more fun scenes I could do, more like the second person writing film that you saw today during our warm-up, and scenes like that, but also really fun editing tips that I wanted to have more time to do. So I'll try not to procrastinate this week and actually try to get it done. I feel more inspired after doing this video, so I think I'll be able to keep it going. I have a lot of fun ideas, and I think I'm going to continue to ask for your guys' feedback on that. I have some collabs and fun videos planned for after that, so you guys can stay around, chill for that, and that's super awesome. Thank you so much for supporting. Check out the updated website. It did get updated, and it looks really fun. Links down below, and I hope you guys have a great weekend. Thank you so much for getting us so close to 20K. This is insane. I'm super excited. I will have something planned for all you all then. All right, see you all. Bye.